Ghostbusters! That's right. Ghostbusters Week's here, and we're reviewing 1984 Ghostbusters. That's my favorite film. Okay. Why is this movie great? Why did it start a franchise that's more original than Harry Potter's? Yeah, I said it. Fight me. Okay, yeah, I don't care really. Anyways, Ghostbusters. This was how I found out about Ghostbusters. I don't remember how, but I used to watch this a billion of times that I can't use this anymore. It just freezes up. In the back, kind of vandalize it, put my name on it, but yeah, the iconic. Okay, so there you go. See the iconic Marshmallow Man and the Ghostbusters. What makes this film amazing? Why this are a multi-million-dollar franchise? Well, that's what we're talking about today. So let's get into it. Number one, at the time, there was 3 comedians in this movie. Actually, I think Ernie Hudson was a big one, but according to some videos I watched, some history and all that, to my dad and all that, no, not my dad or my mom, because they were a little when the first one came out, but, you know, of course they watched the first one, whatever. Anyways, when the movie was announced to have the 3, at the time, biggest comedians in movies, it was hit. Who were those? Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Bill Murray. If you don't recognize any of these guys, well, I can't really say any iconic roles in these, but Bill Murray, if you watch that live-action Garfield movie, that voice, that was Bill. It wasn't his best work, but hey, still Bill Murray. Yeah, Bill, I'm sorry. Anyways, what made this movie so popular? It isn't just a sci-fi film, a comedy film, but it's also about politics. Yeah, Ghostbusters. 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 It was about politics. How though? So we're introduced with the Ghostbusters. And as a scene, we get to see the most likable, hateable character of them all, Mr. Peck. Or, as I would say, or as the movie calls him, Mr. I can't say it because it isn't kid-friendly. Screw it, it's Ghostbusters. Mr. Penisless. Yeah, it's supposed to have the D word in it, but I can't say that. I'm that kid friendly. I can't say it, but you get the idea. I'll put the clip in there somehow. We'll get to that joke later because we're not talking about the comedian. But what politics did it do? Basically, Mr. Peck accused the Ghostbusters of just making these fake crime scenes and coming back to them using a deleted joke, which I thought would have been funny. That was showed this year at Ghostbusters Con, Ghostbusters Fan Fest, and about calling them nerd gas. I thought was kind of funny. You had to see yourself. If I told you, you probably wouldn't laugh. But again, Ghostbusters, and basically accused them. And then, well, of course, people can make a lot of points that he kind of is a little bit right about the dangerous part about them. But I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting to the hard truth. Anyways, about politics, it talked about how the government likes to think things that isn't same. I'm sorry, I really don't understand the politics part. I should have researched this before I made this review. So let's skip the politics part. What about the comedy? The comedy is amazing. even Peter Venkman, which I can probably say is the most I'm pretty sure it's a favorite to the Ghostbusters franchise. I can't blame them. Bill Murray does a great job playing Peter Venkman, and he's the funniest one there. Of course, everyone else is funny. Egon is, well, he's not intentionally being funny, but he's still pretty funny. Dan Aykroyd, because of, I'll get to the characters later. But anyways, we have this joke which I'll show them later, where it's their first job with the proton packs and everything, and they're going to a hotel, and they're a little jumpy, okay? Ray Stantz, played by Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Egon Spengler, played by Harold Ramis, they're a little jumpy at the first start. This is unattested equipment. That's when there is, when they're dangerous. And, well, basically they're just carrying nuclear bombs on their back. So basically, I'm pretty sure you can get arrested today if you do that. Is Ghostbusters 2020 gonna talk about that? Whatever. Anyways, as a maid comes by, they blast it. They blast the maid. But don't worry, the maid doesn't die. Jesus Christ, that would actually be kind of funny but sad. Anyways, and basically why Egon and Ray are always apologizing, Peter just says this. Peter just says, "We thought you were someone else." Come on. That was kind of funny. I thought it was funny. Of course, if you don't understand jokes like that, then if you don't really think of it, you might not laugh. I don't really laugh at these jokes. I just know they're kind of funny, actually. But anyways, the comedy, I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10. It's not one of those comedies where if you rewatch it, you always laugh. But it's still, the idea of it and what happened, it's actually kind of funny. And intentionally funny. Not like corny movie funny, where it's so corny that you laugh at it. But it's not meant to be a joke. But you perceive it as a joke. And I'm sorry if I keep looking to the camera and did not. It's because that's what I can see myself, and then I'm trying to see you guys, and I can't. Anyway, at the same time. So, 7 out of 10 for comedy. Let's get to the next. Characters. Where should we go? We should go with the leader, of course. Peter Venkman. And if you kids this age might actually like him. He's the guy who's always trying to get the girls, and he's not really a scientist. Which we get one of the most funniest lines ever from the franchise. "Back off, man. I'm a scientist." Yeah. It's actually kind of funny because he's not. Even though he's like a degree in like physiology or something. I forgot. Basically, Peter Venkman is the leader. Because, come on, the leader has to be charming and everything. He's the definition of charming. Well, not to me, but when I was little, I kind of hated him, but now I understand a lot of things. He's my second favorite. Especially in the cartoons. He's one of my other favorites in the cartoons, definitely. But we'll get to that later again. Anyways, Peter Venkman is so funny. At the beginning, we see he doesn't care about this ghost stuff. So, let me get the prep. Actually, I forgot to talk about the story. I should probably say that for the characters, so I'm sorry for this confusing stuff, but this is not scripted. I want to kind of go off and on about, because I love Ghostbusters. I'm going to be surprised if this video is 1 hour long. Anyways, the story is, which I'm just going to read here. No, wait. Nah. I'm just going to... So basically, Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, and Egon Spengler, trying not to say the actor's name instead, are trying their best study the paranormal. Egon and Ray both are at the beginning are both heavy believers of ghosts and paranormal. Of course, Peter doesn't, care about it, but isn't here to get those ladies. Yeah, I know someone was gonna say this movie's sexist. I know someone's gonna say it. Don't think of it. And I'm just gonna say it. 2016 Ghostbusters is not sexist either. I'll explain that Wednesday. Anyways, basically, they went on and they actually saw, with evidence, real ghosts. But as soon as they get back, well, honestly, this is actually realistic, they get kicked out. Because, come on, if you went to a university and said, yeah, we want to, discover the paranormal, I would, if I was the person who owns that university, I would kick them out, before they even said it. But they couldn't show their proof and couldn't believe it, so they were kicked out. Which Egon even says that even for studies, they could make equipment, if they have the money, to make equipment to trap and contain ghosts. And Peter Bateman actually gets this idea. And sadly, they sell Ray's home to get money. But anyways, we're not going to get into all the details. So basically, they become the Ghostbusters. But then we see the most character development. Yeah, character development is in this film. Ghostbusters! Anyways, Ghostbusters. What was I going to say? Character development is in this film. We started from Peter. Peter, well, he actually is pretty... He has the most character development. I'm pretty sure he's the only one. I don't know, I'll have to see. But, just think of it. Peter first starts off, he doesn't want to do any of this ghost stuff. During our mission, before they see the ghost, they feature old cemetery books. Non-human would stack those books. Anyways. Okay. So basically, he was making fun of it, saying the sign, you just want to pick burgers or something, about the bug thing. He didn't take anything serious. But after that, he actually became a little serious with the ghost busting stuff. Not because he can make millions of dollars, but he became full-edged to the ghost busting. He actually cared for it a little bit. Not because it only gets him a little famous, helps him get the girl. Forgot her name. I'm having a brain fart remembering names. But, yeah. I can't think of, actually I did not see the time of the video. 13 minutes. Wow. Well, I don't know about Ray or Eon, but we get one more character. Now, if you said Black Panther was the first black superhero movies, you're wrong. Winston Zeddemore comes in. Now, of course, not a lot of people liked him in the first movie. Not because he was black or anything. It was because he didn't start off as a Ghostbuster. He just came out of nowhere and joined. That's why not a lot of people favored him. Of course, he's actually my fourth favorite. Because he never really gave me a laugh during the first or second one. But he gave me lots of laugh during the cartoons. Especially that one episode. I'll get to that later. I want to say Thursday. Yeah, I think Thursday that's when I'm doing the cartoon. I can't remember. Oh boy. So basically, yeah, that's the only character development we have in this film, but it's still great. Let's see, what else? So, for characters, I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. Yeah. 8 out of 10. But, what's about the story? I told you the story, but there's lore. Lore. And it all goes to one guy, Ivo Shandor. We we only hear his name during the first two movies. Actually, I don't know if his name was mentioned in the second movie, but if you listen closely to the first movie, yes, he did appear. I mean, he was mentioned. He never really appeared until the video game. The video game more went to the idea of Ava Shandor, and he was actually the villain. So, yeah. But basically, all you need to know is Ava Shandor had a cult. But he died. And they needed to resurrect him. So, okay, now if you talk bad about the idea that why were the Ghostbusters only in New York and not anyone else? Even though in the cartoons they travel everywhere, but they're mostly in New York, is because of one reason. The hotel that the girl was in, which is a big plot point, it's a weird architect. She even made a point to my favorite Ray Stantz that it is actually basically it was like an antenna. Let's see. Let's make an example. If you go outside during a thunderstorm and you're holding an iron rod, lightning will go towards it. It's how to explain this. This building is like that metal rod. The lightning is ghost. A lot of people died and they may appear, but this attracts more ghosts in New York City that didn't die in New York City. Or just in different places and they come towards it. That's why there's so many ghosts in New York. Which I'm actually kind of need to explain the extreme Ghostbusters, why they were trapped down in Ghost World. Anyways, yeah, that's actually a little bit of lore. But that's pretty much all the lore we get, because no third movie or anything until 2020. But we're not getting to that. I might make a review next year. Depends. But I'm definitely not going to see it. Anyways, for the story, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Now, before you get on to me, there's a lot of interesting points and kind of, it actually has answers to questions that made people said, the movie's stupid, like, why are they always in New York? Because there's probably other places with Ghostbusters. The video game also explains that. Why they always are in New York, but if you say to the credits, you will hear an audio where they discuss about a new division. And that's where Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime Kingdom, and that as a sucky sequel. It wasn't even like the coolest game ever. I mean, Ghostbusters game-wise. But anyways, there's a lot of story, and I'm not going to cover it in this review. So, let's get to it. Basically, that's all we got. Oh, and you can't blame me, but we got one of the most iconic theme songs of all times. Don't look good. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters! Now, I'm gonna tell a little story. One time, during, I want to say 4th grade, we had to sing 2 songs because of Halloween. Ghostbusters and The Addams Family. So there was 2 separate sheets for the lyrics. When the teacher gave me mine, I crumbled it and threw it away. Because for the rest of my young age, I was singing every single word of that song. So, I don't need the lyrics. And my teacher even said I did the best during that performance. Because everyone was kind of, I can't blame myself. I know every lyrics. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Anyways. So, a lot of people need theme songs. So that's why I'm gonna give Ghostbusters theme song by Ray Parker Jr. Ready for this? Don't judge me. Oh dear. A 10 out of 10. Hands down. Why though? It's the most iconic song of all times. And from a stupid idea when you first hear it, Ghostbusters. 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 It sounds silly when you first hear of it, right? Right? Well, it's a pretty good movie. And it has one of the most iconic theme songs. Again. It's amazing. I love the soundtrack. I think this one and Saving the Day was the best songs throughout this out of the first movie. Saving the Day. Dun, 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 dun. You can't wait until tomorrow. Man, that song was really good. One of my favorite montages. Not really a montage. Whatever. But for a theme song, 10 out of 10. If you never heard of the original Ghostbusters theme song by Ray Parker Jr., how? Even people who haven't watched the movie that I met know the theme song. Of course, they're not like me that know every lyric, but they know of its existence, they know the lyrics. Some of them said it was pretty good too. But, here's the next part. Was Ghostbusters based off anything? No and yes. Now, this came out in 1984, and there was a movie in 1983, I think that's the right year, called Ghostbusters, but these two movies had very different stuff. Now, you may say, I don't know why, but my stepdad says it was a copycat, but what happened was that they wanted, that people who made Ghostbusters wanted to use the name Ghostbusters. So they went to the people who owned the original name of the 1983 film, which failed at the box office, and bought the rights to the name. That's what happened. There was no copying. Seriously. The original, the 1983 Ghostbusters, could feed two guys, a weird gun, and a flipping monkey. That's not Ghostbusters. That's not the better Ghostbusters. So stupid. And a bad cartoon too. Well, anyways. But was it based off it? Actually was. One of the writers, Dan Aykroyd, an actor who played Ray Stantz, actually based it off I think his grandfather, or I forgot what part of the family, but his family has a lot of line of ghosts and all that. And he used all of it was one person. I know there was one person specifically that he used his research on. I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'll probably have to research it before the next review. Actually got to play a part of this. Because all this research was put into the film. Like ectoplasm and all that. And ectoplasm is basically slime. Come on. But that's originality right there. It beats Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings ripoff. Jesus. A lot of people don't talk about it because I can't blame them. Some Harry Potter movies are good. But you know, the newer ones and all that, they bore me. I can't. I don't know my stepsister's watching this. I'm sorry to say. Those movies bore me like heck. I'm sorry. I can't watch them all. Anyways. Yep. That's it. That's the originality. What score does it get? A 10. No, a 9 out of 10. Because it's actually original. Of course, it isn't based on a book or something, so that's why I probably never really got a 10 out of 10. Of course, there is a book that explains a little more backstory to the characters, which I haven't read, so I never really include to this review until now. Anyways, so there it is. Ghostbusters. Is it a good movie? Should you go watch it? Yes, you should. It is doubly one of the best classics. Of course, it's not better than Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Gremlins. There's some other good classics that came out at the same time. Terminator, Nightmare on Elm Street, Gremlins, Ghostbusters, they all came out in the same year. But, anyways, is the movie worth watching? Not because I love Ghostbusters, but I think you should try to give it a try. And that's it. Is the movie good? It is definitely good. It might make you laugh. There might be parts. It is definitely good. This is DJ Snow the Plug, or Tice Ratley. Signing off. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Goodbye. Have a good day, night. Or night. That's what I meant. Good day or night. Whatever. Bye.